Good afternoon, this is Troy with Unevolved Living. You're wondering, what in the world is this guy up to now? Well, I am going to put strawberries in a row of strawberries in the plum tree guild. I haven't planted the strawberries here yet, but basically the strawberries are going to act as a ground cover and help pull up nitrogen through the soil and that sort of thing. And so I'm going to put this row in, and so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with garden soil, because we don't plant in the chips itself, we plant in the soil, because the chips are not a planting medium. Stuff might grow initially in this, but then once it starts getting a little warmer and a little drier, those seedlings will die if you plant them directly in the mulch. So what I'm going to do here is I've got about a 5-foot long area carved out for my strawberries, and so we're going to get started planting those. So basically we take our strawberries and we need to soak them just for a few minutes in some fresh water. And basically, while those are soaking, I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with soil. And so we just kind of break up the big clumps in that and kind of smooth it out, and you don't really pack it in there, you just kind of let its own weight figure it out. But that'll give a nice growing base for these strawberries. Now these strawberries I picked up at Lowe's today. We bought about 40 strawberries through Home Depot, and only 10 of the roots actually survived or came back to life, however you want to say it. And so when I was at Lowe's looking at some trailer stuff today, I picked these up, figured I'd give them a try. And so now what I've done is I've soaked them in water, get rid of some of the stuff. You have to be real careful. They got these rubber bands around everything. And so once you take the rubber band off, you just kind of pull these apart. And then you can just kind of lay them out. You know, your spacing, they're supposed to be like 12 inches apart. So on these roots, when you take these out of the package, this is your root system here. This is your crown. Do not bury this past this crown. Otherwise it won't grow very well. And so basically I just make my hole, kind of spread the roots out a little bit, and just let them kind of just go back in and kind of come around, and then just plant them real gentle, 12 inches apart. And then some of these smaller ones, I'm actually doubling them up. Just because the reason why is when I bought those others from Home Depot that didn't become viable, they were small like that. And so, and then I just kind of spread the roots out a little bit and then just kind of put them back down in there. Even it all out. These strawberries are going to be hard to tell where they're at initially after you plant them, so you might want to mark them with something, a garden marker or something like that, just so that you can see them. And so there's the strawberries in the Plum Tree Guild. We'll water this in real nice. And then we'll hopefully have some strawberries in a couple weeks. All right, this is Troy with Unevolved Living and planting strawberries.